The internet is buzzing again, this time with whispers of a NASA cover-up. The claim that new images of interstellar object 3I/ATLAS, supposedly captured by a Mars-orbiting spacecraft, are being suppressed. TikTok clips, YouTube breakdowns, and Reddit threads all insist that NASA found something unnatural, even alleging that the agency quietly deleted frames from its public archive. Some say the object changed direction near Mars. Others claim a bright, structured reflection appeared near its coma. Too geometric, too metallic, too perfect to be dust. So what's going on? Is NASA really hiding something? Or are we just watching another viral cycle of cosmic paranoia spin itself into orbit? Let's break down what's actually known and what's pure internet fiction. When 3I/ATLAS was first discovered in July 2025 by the ATLAS telescope in Chile, astronomers immediately realized it wasn't local. Its velocity, about 60 kilometers per second relative to the sun, put it on a hyperbolic path, an interstellar intruder just passing through. By early October, its trajectory brought it close enough to Mars's orbit that NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, MRO, and the European Trace Gas Orbiter were both in ideal positions to catch a glimpse. Shortly after perihelion, amateur observers noticed that 3I/ATLAS brightened more than expected, even though it was still too faint for the naked eye. Some models suggested it might have flared near Mars's orbital distance, releasing a cloud of gas or dust. That's when the rumors started. A user on X, formerly Twitter, claimed to have found missing timestamps in NASA's Mars imaging log, gaps corresponding to when the comet was supposedly in range. Another account posted a blurred image labeled MRO 2025-3021, showing a silver-white streak with a triangular shadow. Within hours, it was reshared with captions like, "NASA cropped the real object," and "Why is this off the servers now?" The truth is less cinematic and far more technical. NASA does have images of 3I/ATLAS taken from Mars orbit, but none show anything remotely close to what conspiracy videos suggest. The MRO's HIRISE camera, while powerful, isn't designed for imaging fast-moving interplanetary targets. Its main job is to map the Martian surface, not chase comets traveling tens of kilometers per second. Capturing 3I/ATLAS would be like photographing a firefly from a speeding jet. Still, scientists tried. According to official logs from the Planetary Data System, HiRISE attempted multiple exposures on October 28th and 29th, around the time 3I/ATLAS made its closest solar pass. The result? A faint, blurred streak, exactly what you'd expect from an object moving at interstellar velocity. No clear structure, no metallic glint, and no evidence of directional change. The missing frames conspiracy arises simply because only successful exposures get posted publicly. Calibration and failed attempts are stored in internal repositories until they're processed. But that hasn't stopped speculation. A few blurry pixels turned into triangular craft. A simple brightness artifact became energy emissions. And one comment in a NASA blog noting that the object's brightness curve did not match dust-only models was taken wildly out of context. In plain English, it meant the comet's composition was unusual, rich in CO2 and nickel compounds. Not that it was artificial. Then came the viral, redacted file theory. Conspiracy channels claim that certain data sets from the Mars Climate Sounder were pulled offline after showing unexplained infrared spikes. The truth? Those files were part of a scheduled data migration to a new archive. They reappeared days later, unchanged. But by then, screenshots of file not found messages had already made the rounds, fueling the illusion of censorship. So, if NASA isn't hiding alien machinery, what are they actually studying? The official focus is the same as ever: understanding how interstellar comets behave when exposed to solar radiation. The Mars Vantage Point offered a unique angle, letting scientists observe how sunlight interacts with the object's coma without Earth's atmospheric interference. The Mars Climate Sounder did register transient heat signatures, but these are fully consistent with outgassing events. jets of gas and dust erupting as the comet's surface cracked under heat. To put it simply, no secret metallic structure, no mid-course maneuver, no silenced whistleblowers, just science. Still, the appeal of a cover-up is obvious. NASA's long history of restricted data releases, from Apollo's classified tapes to the delay in publishing JWST raw imagery, makes people suspicious by default combined that with 3I/ATLAS's genuine oddities, its erratic acceleration, its strange chemistry, its eerie color shifts, and it's easy to see why people want there to be more. But here's what the real data tells us. Trajectory, perfectly consistent with gravitational and mild non-gravitational forces caused by gas jets. No deviation that would imply control or propulsion. Brightness, increased sharply post-perihelion, likely due to subsurface ices venting. Mars instruments observed thermal spikes matching natural outgassing events in carbon dioxide and cyanide compounds, similar to the readings from JWST and ground-based telescopes. Imagery, no visible geometry or hard reflections. The triangular shapes online are lens artifacts and stacking errors from amateur image processing. If anything, NASA's caution makes sense. The agency knows how easily data can be misinterpreted once it hits the internet. Internal images go through weeks of calibration to remove noise, cosmic rays, and camera glitches before public release. Posting raw frames of a faint, fast-moving comet would only feed more false narratives. So why does the hidden Mars image myth persist? Because 3I/ATLAS feels too cinematic to be ordinary. It's a traveler from another star, brushing past our planet's glowing strange colors, bending models we thought we understood. Every time we look closer, it throws us another curveball. That kind of mystery begs for a human story. Discovery, suppression, revelation. NASA hiding the truth fits that emotional script better than we're still analyzing the pixels. Yet the reality is already extraordinary enough. From Mars's orbit, we glimpsed an object older than our sun, shedding alien material into our solar wind. Instruments aboard multiple spacecraft have collected spectral data that will keep scientists busy for years. Every atom of gas it leaves behind tells us something about how other solar systems form, and when it finally drifts out of range, it'll carry a piece of us, literally, because some of our solar radiation, photons born from our sun, will travel with it into interstellar space. So, is NASA hiding the 3I/ATLAS Mars images? No, they're just not what social media expected. There's no gleaming craft, no metallic anomaly, no secret energy field, just a faint streaking object with the chemistry of another world and the physics of deep time. In a way, that's the real secret the internet keeps missing. The universe doesn't need to be artificial to be unbelievable. 3I/ATLAS is proof that natural phenomena can still outpace imagination, and that even the most advanced agency on Earth is still playing catch-up with the cosmos. The truth isn't hidden, it's right there, in the data, in the light, and in the silence between stars.